going on, everybody? We have a super exciting video for you today, but before we get into all the live action, we just want to ask you, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. We have a ton of returning viewers who are not subscribed to the channel, so please, thank you. Let's get to it.
So in one of our very first videos, we talked about how this car is way too big of spacers in the front. You can see how much poke we got here. It's causing issues running into the lip of the bumper up here. It's also cracked our side skirt on this side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take these spacers off so we don't have that issue anymore. Hopefully getting a new tire on the back today too.
Yo, what up?
Going up.
Said, ooh, she's drinking it.
He's making fun of me.
Got cord showing on this front tire too, and a big chunk taken out of it you can see there, so I need to replace this one. Little hub-centric spacer they had on there. We don't need that anymore. We're good.
Sounds like we may not have been good on the other side, but
we are. Oh.
So at full lock, we got some rubbage.
Yeah, we just need to hammer down the seam inside of the wheel well here. Same thing on this side.
Same thing. So we just need to make sure we don't full lock it. Yeah, they actually fit. It fits more flush like this.
Yeah, I think it looks better.
I think that we probably should get working on getting the tires fairly soon. Yeah. Also, we're going to want to get lunch.
That's true.
So the way we have our fuel pump wired up at the moment is through the factory harness through the MR2. It's rated at 45 amps, and we know that there's a possibility of kind of going a little lean on our fuel pump. So I'm going to go ahead and just wire the relay straight to the battery, eliminate that concern.
Matt, what are you working on?
I'm still trying to wire this one solo wire to the battery for our relays. This will power the main and the fuel.
Jake, what are you working on?
I'm just trying to screw this lever bracket back in.
While these guys are doing that, I'm going to start setting up tire operations. All right, not that there's any air in this tire because it is royally destroyed, but we'll go ahead and pull the valve stem. There was a little bit of air. Alrighty. Got the bead broke. All right, find your outside marking so you don't put the tire on backwards. First try. We're having to blow this up or get this bead back on there the old-fashioned way because the burst function on this sucker don't want to work. Yeah, it's going, but it's taking air now. Got her mounted. Now we'll flip her over to the balancer. Good news is I was able to get this tire on here with like actually not struggling too ridiculous. Balancing this tire, got the laser beams going. Let's see how much weight she calls for. Well, buddy, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Go ahead and let those windshield wipers,
just in case.
They stop at the top. A little chilly.
Heat works.
We can't test the heat. it everywhere.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to come tow us.
We need a lot of brooms. Premier Motor Cars over off of Chestnut. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Okay, yep, we'll meet you there.
All right.
All right. Did you just
Yeah, I did.
minus vehicle speed? I think we have just about everything else working. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and load that little bit that we just got. Key off, power on. Click it one over the right. You are clear for takeoff. Now,
Dang, now it's idling like it's a freaking normal car.
I think I dialed it in. It seemed to like 700.
Our windows don't work.
All right. I said, all right.
Proper Vet 8. Proper Vet 8.
Japanese T-top car versus American T-top car.
Propa Vede. Where are you guys going?
Let's go to Party Town.
That's gonna be a little upset probably. Should've let me out. I didn't know it would do that. I was just trying to flip a biscuit. It kept going.
Thought of no problem. Oh, Nick's drifting, of course, in the fucking Premiere.
The exhaust is literally like an inch from the ground.
Propa Vede. Look at it go. There's all your hard work, dude.
What do you think, boys?
Your window? How'd you get the window to work?
We don't know if it's gonna go back up.
You are wild. I'm surprised it actually got pretty good grip on that.
Right here. Gets old, does it? Love the sound of that screw. I can't even hook. I tried feathering it too.
Wouldn't get on it at all when he's driving next to us.
I don't know why he didn't want to get on it, and now we hear him ripping past the building all of a sudden.
You know why he didn't want to get on it, because he's scared of a 4-cylinder. But anyways, I don't blame him for being scared.
This might take it.
Yeah, it might. First drive after some tuning's been done, and she rips. We got the rev limiter set. We hit that a handful of times. We are spraying a little bit of oil, if you can't see, because we've got a little bit of leak coming out of our oil pressure sensor.
My adapter didn't quite hold. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that one. Oops.
It's all right. First test drive, major success.
So after the first test drive, after everything's all together, looks like we're blowing out a little bit of oil from that oil pressure sensor adapter that's on there.
It's from the hole in the block, dude.
So we're just gonna get this cleaned up.
Driving this knowing that we could potentially get it impounded, so I don't want to drive that if we don't.
Okay, good news. I do have some voltage being read. Now I gotta figure out how to use it.
Now we just got to decipher the voltage. I'll chalk your fronts.
Well, figured out the coolant temp. Shouldn't be ridiculous to figure this one out either. Clear for takeoff?
Yeah. So we got the back end jacked up and on jack stands right now so that Matt can put it in gear and see if he can get the VSS reading properly in the Haltech. And then if we get that working, we'll have a fully functional factory gauge cluster, which is really cool. I love that in swapped cars.
Clear to spin?
Yeah. Then we'll really be moving and grooving.
Hit my quota for the day. Check, check, check. That's actually pretty cool. Now, after we let it air out for a little bit, time for VTEC.
All right, so Matt just got our VTEC all set up. We're gonna put these T-tops back in and take it for a test drive and see if it actually works.
Once we're running, we'll use a GPS to hit 30.
Yeah.
And then I'll hold it there.
Press the button.
Just press calibrate, and that's it.
Easy enough.
And then after that, we'll have you like go over to just idle control just for all the gauges, and you can just watch them, but everything should be good. We're doing it. How's coolant tip looking?
We're at
What?
140.
Oh, good. We need to hit 150 before we can even do the thing.
Hopefully Jake got that for us.
said VTEC will not work under 156 degrees.
Okay.
So knowing that it was cooler than that, it wouldn't
I see.
activate.
2300.
When it hits 5, it should turn on, so look. Nothing. Did you see what RPM we got up to?
6,000 something.
Well, it's at least running.
Yeah. Who's that handsome devil?
Nailed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little disappointed VTEC didn't seem to activate, but you know, that's part of the learning the system. So first time, no VTEC, but we'll keep going at it and get it to work. It's like another 30 horsepower. All right, so I can't make up a song. So we decided to go up with an upgraded oil pressure sensor, as you previously saw. However, to get it to work, we had to get a couple adapters. They're leaking. They're all NPT. Should have sealed, but we didn't have any luck with it. So we got a little PFT tape, and we're gonna put the tape on the threads, and hopefully that seals our leak, because it's not something we want. Turns out 80 PSI is a lot to hold. I'll just spin the tape off. Should go in the car. We got our oil leak fixed, so at least one success today, but a little test drive we just took didn't seem to activate VTEC as desired. Not a huge surprise there, being the first time I've ever worked on a VTEC car, first time I ever worked in a Haltech, first time ever trying to set up VTEC, first time trying to understand VTEC, so not a big surprise there. Do a little more research, come back to the drawing board, test it again.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching today's video. I feel like we got a ton done. It's kind of at the point in the project where we're just finalizing a ton of little things. So it's taking that last 10% and finishing it up, and that's what we're doing, and it's really exciting to see all these systems finally come together. Pretty soon we're gonna have the engine bay tucked and looking clean, and we will be ripping this sucker to car shows at least.